Hello, this is Lauren Bergman, and I am presenting my journal article presentation. So I'll go ahead and get started. The main goal of the articles that I chose was to explore the use of multimedia and its influence within e-learning modules. So both peer-reviewed articles that I chose aim at focusing on multimedia, its use in e-learning, and I chose these because the work I do every day involves using e-learning to teach staff how to use various aspects of our electronic health record. So I felt this was really important and applicable to what I do today. The two articles I chose, the first article is The Design of Instructional Multimedia and E-Learning, a Media Richness Theory-Based Approach. So the focus on this article discusses the media richness theory and how one can use this when developing e-learning. The second article is, do medical students watch video clips in e-learning, and do these facilitate learning? This was an important article for me because I know using short videos as micro-learning is becoming increasingly popular. So I wanted to find out more on its effects on learning. So now I'll just dive a little bit deeper into the first article about media richness. The main goal of this article was it wanted to answer the question, so how does one develop effective multimedia instructional content that leads to a desirable learning performance and satisfaction? These questions are answered by applying the media richness theory. And the media richness theory is kind of defined as promoting communication efficiently in order to reduce any type of uncertainty and to make sure that you're transmitting enough correct information. And when we talk about efficiency, that's just referring to communication between people, the media, and the characteristics of that communication task. So if communication is rich, that means that it can help clarify and change understanding in a quick manner. So the method that was used, so this research chose two different courses. It chose a course on a Chinese poem from Chinese literature. So this was highly imaginative and abstract. There was a lot of kind of uncertainty and ambiguity in it. And then the second course was a number system transformation from a course on basic computer concept. So there was very low uncertainty because it contained a lot of arithmetic operations, very straightforward. So for each one of these courses, they designed two different e-learning instructional materials. So they designed one material that contained rich media. So it was an e-learning module with a lot of animation, a lot of flash, sounds, images, and music. And then they created another instructional material that with lean media. So that means only text. So they created two types of instructional materials for each of the courses, so a total of 4. And then there were 4 experimental groups. So learning performance here was measured by an objective score and then a subjective measure, which was the learner satisfaction. The overall findings of this course was that courses with high uncertainty and ambiguity require high richness media representation. So that means the course that contained the Chinese poem really needed that high richness media representation in order to clarify the learning and to create more clear communication. And then the course with low uncertainty and ambiguity, so the one on basic, computer skills, this is where they use lean media, and it was more helpful to just use plain text. So they found that it's ineffective to use high richness media to promote learning performance for courses that can be stated clearly in regular text. So rich media and e-learning should ultimately fit the characteristics of the course. So the second article is, do medical students watch video clips in e-learning, and do these facilitate learning? So this research study kind of talked about the association of multimedia materials, specifically video clips, with learning outcomes among medical students. So we know that learning technology is an essential part of studies, and multimedia learning is becoming more important. So this really wanted to look at the collaboration between media and dialogue between students, and if it supports better learning and led to more, positive outcomes. So what they did was they had 120 medical students attend a course that consisted of lectures, small group, and e-learning. And within the e-learning material, they integrated 20 video clips that were about 2 to 5 minutes long with recorded narration. It linked to electronic learning material, and they hypothesized that that no relationship would exist between the use of the video clips and collaborative learning tools in the online course environment. But what they found was students who watched videos were more actively participating in their collaboration tool online with other students. They also read more messages, they viewed course pages more often, and they browsed course material between the two groups. Additionally, the exam score was higher among those that watched the videos, and they were just more active overall in the course. So this article really showed us that the use of video clips really pulled in that learner and kept them engaged throughout the e-learning simulation. So thank you for watching.